Imagine Glass technical seminars are an Intertech production. For instructor-led .NET, Java, and XML courses, visit us at www.intertech.com.
All right, let's, that's 51 minutes longer, and looks like a good 1/3 of everybody stayed this long, so thanks. Let's just put up another slide or two, and then we'll call it a day here. All right, as I mentioned, there's some really good testing guidance out on MSDN right now. I know a little of it is outdated, not by much, just that, you know, such and such feature no longer exists in the RC. It used to in beta 2, but I'm really impressed with the existing guidance out there on MSDN, so there's a link for that. Always worthwhile to go out and take a look at the Visual Studio Quick Reference Guide on Codeplex. A link to the MS Monitored forum that I mentioned. If you're into the web and load testing, look up Ed Glass, G-L-A-S, and Sean Lumley, L-U-M-L-E-Y, I believe. There's some excellent blogs on best practices for web testing, load testing. Some interesting permission scenarios I found on someone's blog. So there's a link to that, and just giving credit to the test impact screen grabs were from someone's blog out there too. I didn't create at least one page of them myself, so give credit where it's due. All right, the ultimate offer. What's going on right now? I'm not even sure about the end date for this, but if you have a team version of Visual Studio and MSDN subscription? Professional too?
Professional. You have to have MSDN.
Okay. Right. Okay. So if you've got MSDN plus any team system license, you're going to get upgraded to the ultimate version at release time. So if you kind of go back to that pricing page, it may make a lot of sense if you're thinking about getting Visual Studio 2010. It might make sense right now to update your subscription or even buy 2008 just to get the premium or ultimate version of 2010 earlier rather than later. There's go live support starting with beta 2. What that means is you can actually develop and get support for production applications. The one caveat is don't read Microsoft's disclaimer if this is something you're going to do. But if you're working with highly confidential data and that sort of thing, this is not the path you want to take. So don't go with the go live in that scenario. Connecting with Intertech, we're on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, and I mentioned a little bit about our Visual Studio Users Group, third Wednesday every month here in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area. There's a link to that ultimate upgrade offer that I mentioned, and there's also this Big Easy offer, and long story short on that, various applications, TFS included. If you invest in TFS, Microsoft will put some monies give some monies to a partner to help you implement, kind of a rebate, I guess, if you will, to help you implement it. So maybe worth checking out. Some information about Intertech. We do lots of Visual Studio, TFS, ALM type consulting. We do .NET Java consulting, SQL consulting, and actually SQL, Java, and .NET training also, training and consulting company. On that note, here's my email address again, be a little patient. If I get swamped with questions, chances are I'm going to be answering them off hours. But if you've got some questions, some things I didn't go into, didn't make sense, didn't do a good job of covering, go ahead and drop me an email. I'll do my best to get to you as soon as possible. And my blog there is actually moving, but there will be a link on my Blogspot blog of where to go if you're interested in following. I do some amount of blogging on the test tools. I imagine I'll do a lot more around the coded UI testing, but that's just a general architecture, .NET development, team testing, lots of things. Okay, and we're going to either email, we'll email everybody a link to where to get a hold of the presentation. So, Ryan, if no more questions. Okay, guys, thanks a lot for sticking around for 2 hours and 57 minutes. And we'll talk to you next time.
For more free learning resources and to see the latest lineup of our instructor-led .NET, Java, and XML courses, visit us at www.intertech.com.